Of a good girl who made a bad boy change his ways.
Yeah, they fell in love, but the question of would it last was more a question of would she last. Brad Johansson brought us the story of Sam Bowling's fight against cystic fibrosis back in March. Now, after a double lung transplant, Brad joins us with new information on the relationship between Sam and Ty. Brad?
Yeah, Paula, when I met them, Sam had 17% lung function. She had days to live if an organ donor wasn't found. Ty was planning a marriage proposal veiled in a fundraising music fest called Sam Jam. The transplant was successful. So was the proposal. So now what?
It's so pretty.
Brides are always looking for that perfect picture to announce their engagement.
Oh, almost too big.
But as most grooms know, perfection is hard to come by. But when I walked with Ty Jamieson in a Manchester field back in March, he was pretty sure perfection was coming.
She's going to, blossom into a beautiful butterfly.
Because the 24-year-old that he would propose to just a couple of weeks later couldn't breathe back then, at least not on her own. Sam was days away from hopelessness.
I feel like right now I'm sort of a caterpillar, in a sense, because I'm waiting for my transformation.
2 months after being given a second chance, she now stands in the Crone Conservatory, filled with conflict.
I think about my donor and their family, and as we're celebrating and rejoicing in my new life, they are mourning the loss of someone that they love, and to have someone be so selfless and heroic to want to donate their organs, and for me to be blessed enough to have that gift, the emotions are everywhere.
The precious gem, the butterfly, we got to take care of what's inside of her. We've got to take care of it because it's new, it's fresh, it's saved her life, and we can't make any mistakes or forget medications.
She spent 6 weeks in Cleveland after surgery and left with minor rejection in the lungs. Sent home with a dizzying amount of pills and instructions, she returned after this photo shoot to be declared by doctors rejection-free.
I'm keeping a journal, so of all the first things that I was able to do, like when I hiked 4.4 miles and our concert and my first jog, all those things are documented in there so that they know that I'm trying to do my donor proud and do all the things that they would hopefully want me to do with their lungs.
Sam admits she does a lot of crying these days because each day, each activity is another present that she just wasn't ever sure she would get to unwrap.
Just enjoy your life and go on adventures, and
Life's a journey.
Don't wait to have fun.
Yeah.
You like your new butterfly?
Absolutely. Beautiful than ever.
Now that's a pretty good photo session.
This is the perfect engagement session.
So perfection does exist, if you believe in transformation. The harsh reality is that only about half of lung transplant recipients survive 5 years. Sam doesn't like to talk about statistics or anything that might be perceived as negative. She's happy for every day she gets. The wedding, by the way, is set for June 4th, 2016. They say they're open for suggestions on a venue.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think where she was and where she is, it's just stunning, isn't it?
She looks so healthy.
Thanks, Brad.
That's just wonderful.